Proverbs Chapter 25. These are also the sayings of Solomon, which were copied out by the men of King Hezekiah of Judah. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. The heaven is high and the earth is deep, and the heart of kings is unsearchable. Remove impurities from silver, and a vessel for the silversmith will come forth. Take away the wicked from the presence of the king, and his throne will be established in righteousness. Do not exalt yourself in the presence of the king, and do not stand in the place of great men. For it is better to be told, "Come up here," than to be placed lower in the presence of a noble. Do not be in a hurry to go to court, for what will you do in the end if your neighbor puts you to shame? Argue your case with your neighbor, and do not reveal the secret to another, lest he who hears it bring shame upon you, and your ill repute have no end. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in settings of silver. As an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold, so is a wise rebuke to an obedient ear. Like the cold of snow in the time of harvest is a faithful messenger to those who send him, for he refreshes the soul of his masters. Whoever boasts of a gift not given is like clouds and wind without rain. With patience, a ruler may be persuaded, and a soft tongue can break bones. If you find honey, eat only what is enough for you, lest you have your fill of it and vomit. Let your foot be seldom in your neighbor's house, lest he have his fill of you and hate you. A man who bears false witness against his neighbor is like a club, a sword, and a sharp arrow. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. Like one who takes away a garment in cold weather, or like vinegar on soda, is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. If your enemy is hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he is thirsty, give him water to drink. For you will heap coals of fire on his head, and the Lord will reward you. The north wind brings forth rain, and a backbiting tongue, angry faces. It is better to dwell in a corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a contentious woman. Like cold water to a weary soul is good news from a far country. A righteous man who falters before the wicked is like a murky spring and a polluted well. It is not good to eat much honey, nor is it honorable to seek one's own glory. A city broken into and without walls is a man who has no control over his spirit.